Hey guys, it's Barb from HetteshWorld. In case you're wondering where Bob is, he is to the store because, as you can see from behind, he's doing something with the sink. You're going to have to stay tuned for a future video on that one. But in this video today, we are leaving MORryde, and we just had our suspension looked at and updated and checked and some corrections made to it, so I'll link the video below for that so you can see that video if you haven't seen it. But today we are leaving Elkhart, Indiana, and we're heading up to Buchanan, Michigan to Bear Cave Thousand Trails. Now this is our first time going to Michigan in the RV. We've been to Michigan many times and we've always liked Michigan. I mean, there's always that rival between Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan, and we were originally from Indiana, but we've always liked Michigan. We've always enjoyed it. But I will tell you that this is the beginning of a love affair with Michigan. So we've got several videos coming up on our stays in Michigan, and we were there actually 6 weeks. So this is video, I guess technically 2. I'll link the video below that we posted last week on Dune State Park, because that's our first official video for Michigan. So today's video is going to be a driving video of driving from Elkhart to Bear Cave, and we're going to kind of leave it a little more in live time so you hear more of our conversation. I'll be jumping in and out to talk about things. We'll show you some travel. But it's pretty much what a driving travel day is like for us. Of course, it's raining. I mean, that's step one that RVers don't like, and we're going to encounter some narrow roads, but there's also a lot of beauty, sharing some of this with you, and then also like our first images of the park, which a lot of times you don't hear, because this is also going to be a park tour of Bear Cave Thousand Trails. So stay tuned. We're Bob and Barb. We've lived by the rules all of our lives. But in 2020, we threw that rule book out the window. We sold our home and moved full-time into an RV with our cat Amelia, and from now on, we will be living life our way. Don't you want to come travel in our world? Okay, time to interject here. Let's talk a little bit about Thousand Trails roads. Encores are another thing. We'll talk about them down the road. But not all Thousand Trails have money. Not all Thousand Trails are going to be getting money. Some Thousand Trails we've been to since this park have gotten a lot of money. So right now, this park is currently a little bit in disrepair in the road, at least coming into the park. Now there are houses on the side, so the road is obviously shared. I don't know who's responsible for paying for it, but there's potholes. The level is up and down a little bit, so then we're worried that we're dragging sometimes, which we were not, but it was close. And when you're carrying your home down the road, it does make you a little worried because you don't want your home to be damaged. You have to look out for the trees overhead to see what kind of trees might be hanging low, and you have to think about what's on the side of you that might be coming in, and then you have to think about the road underneath. So this is a typical Thousand Trails road for the most part that we have seen. So through the magic of YouTube, we're going to back you up and take you down the driveway again, talking about it a little bit more in detail, and we'll talk about the check-in and the rest of the park. So when you're coming in, there are houses on the road, And it does say caution speed bump, so if you're coming in here with your camper, you don't want to be flying.
There's one right here.
Yep. Hole and speed bump number 1. They are pretty good about grading this, is our understanding, every so often.
Yeah, the maintenance tech tells me they're waiting for a rain next week so they can give it a proper grading, but most, the 1,000 trails we've been in, they don't grade them. So this one's pretty unique because they kind of maintain this road. It's about 3/10 of a mile back to the main entrance.
Yep. We're still on the outside, but the inside. And it's Michigan. It's 90 something today. It's June. It's dusty in Michigan.
Very dusty. Yeah, they haven't had any rain for at least a week and a half that we've been here.
We can sit in our camper and watch through the open window.
The dust going by.
The dust going by.
For you larger RVs, there are some trees that hang down.
So it's like Fort Knox here. Very tight-lipped gate all the way around the property, except for where it's down by the water.
Yeah, this campground has 135 sites. Probably half of them may be 50 amp with full hookups, but most of them are got annuals in there. So there's very few, maybe on Monday.
Okay, so what does Bob mean by Monday? For 1,000 trails, for the majority of them, you want to travel from location to location on either Sunday or Monday, because typically your people that are moving on leave on Sunday or leave on Monday. We typically choose to travel on Mondays because my experience is you've got the ones that hang over that extra day and then they leave early Monday, and if you get there right when you're able to check in, then you're able to choose the best spots. Now, the rules in Florida when you get there are totally different from this, but this has been our perspective from Texas all the way up to Wisconsin.
There's probably 5 or 6 that free up at least while we're here.
To get sewer.
Okay,
we've been in water and electric for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And they have the poop wagon guy that works here.
Yeah, they got a honey wagon that comes around. It's $15 to get a pump out, which is not crazy. Just gonna run down some of these amenities. But they got a clubhouse, they got shuffleboard, they got a swimming pool that's well maintained and heated. They got fishing because you're on the St. Joseph's River.
St. Joseph River is beautiful.
Yeah. And
dust.
Of course, RV storage. Pets are welcome. They got a store with some grocery items and stuff and some fishing gear, stuff like that. We found at least one nature trail. The bathrooms and the showers, they're very clean. Laundry facility is in that same building. Boat dock and marina, which is down on the St. Joseph's River. There are some pontoons and fishing boats that are docked there. They got some waterfront sites, but those waterfront sites do not have sewer. Picnic and barbecue area. They got a playground, which gets used a lot. Volleyball, which is probably doesn't look like it gets used much. They got a basketball court. They got horseshoe, billiards, game room, which I think is closed right now because of the rulings in Michigan.
So down here is a smaller section of the camp area. There's no sewer down here. This fills up on the weekend. It is empty during the week. Now this is like the maintenance garage, and we're going to go up here by the pool. The pool is nice. It's the first pool that we swim in. I will link our exercise in a 44-foot RV video here in case you haven't seen it. Yolanda is the manager here, and she is amazing. They should have a Yolanda at every park. She works so hard.
Yeah, she answers the phone even when she's not there.
Yep. So the pool is small, but they've got that building over there, which they have a big fire pit there. That's all closed off. They've not opened that up. The pool is heated, not burning hot like a hot tub, but heated. And we have swam in it, and it was really nice. And then this is just the swimming kind of little compound. What's inside, Bob?
There's stalls. There is one shower in each one of those.
Okay, so you do have an option. We have liked being here. We have loved this park.
Yeah, it's been, of course, Memorial Day weekend was pretty interesting just because it was
so many,
a lot more people rowdier, but it was,
I mean, we're transients, so transients are fine, but I don't know, weekend warriors, they got to live it all out before the weekend's over. I don't know, just don't throw cornhole bags into my camper, please. You're gonna have noise in a park like this. You got little kids and they're having a good time and they're having fun, and it's really great to see. And we have seen so many full-timers with kids that are going to school in the camper. So this is a permanent area. I don't believe anyone can, well, no.
No,
there's 2 or 3 spots over here.
Mainly permanent along the river.
Yep. The trash collection places everywhere, and they're never overfilled. I think they pick the trash up twice a week here, which is pretty amazing.
Which a lot of parks we find it's always overflowing by Tuesday, and then they might get one dump a week. And
I mean, what we do find in a lot of parks is permanents have the always the better sites, the waterfront sites. But so the St. Joseph River is just
it's
beautiful, calm. You see lots of people having fun on here. But they do have canoes and stuff that you can rent here. And then they do have boat docks. It's just beautiful here.
There's a lot of people fishing on this lake, on this river.
Yeah. But this park is full of water. And it has a secret when you get up here that we'll show you also. But there's a lot of water in the park, and it runs down here out into the St. Joseph River.
A lot of springs. Neat step system here.
Yeah, I mean, this park, compared to a lot of other parks, is in very good shape.
That's because management cares.
Yep. To let you know where we are, this is a lower camping area. Our camper's in that area, and then there's a circle over there, and that's it, but we'll walk you around through it. But first, we're going to go to all the secrets. You hear that? Water. So just to give you an idea, that's the bathhouse by our camper. So you see how small the park is. I'll give you a little bit of a preview. If you can see it, you have to really look for it. But we're going to walk down there by it. If you're in a campground, try to leave it better than how you found it. If you find trash, pick it up.
Yep.
That little cute entrance at the top that had the bear cave name over it, you come down this trail. Also, when you check in,
To get to the office.
and you come in the office and they give you your stuff.
Okay, George.
We're gonna visit the Bear Cave.
So we're going to show it to you. They said it takes maybe
Couple minutes.
so. Okay, so you pay in the office, which is just through that door on the other side. And then, I don't know about this here. Is this the actual cave, you think?
I think this is man-made here.
This feels man-made. Ooh. Smells like a cave. Oh yeah, steps could be slippery. It is $3 for an adult, $1.50 if you're a child or if you're over 60. We did bring our headlamps and all that stuff. Unsure, but it looks like it's lit up very well. There's a waterfall right outside the cave. That leads to the gate out. I guess we'll go this way. So you do gotta bend down. I'm 5'6" and I'm bent halfway over, stepping on boards. I feel a little scared. Oh, I can stand up now. Pipestone stalactites. Here, let me see that light and see if I can. Oh yeah. Hopefully you can see that. I wonder if we missed any others.
We're gonna go back the same way we came in. So
The exit, yeah, the exit's the other way. pretty neat. All right. Here's a cave barometer. What is a cave barometer, I wonder? Cave monster. Let me have that light for a second. So the cave monster I'm not really sure what we're looking at in the cave barometer.
Barometer is a weather thing, though.
Give your light back. All right.
That's the gate we saw coming in.
Yeah. And the stairs. Oh, here's water down here. Look at the little pond.
I don't think you can go any further than this.
No, if I went down to the stairs, there's a couple stairs, which you could go down if you wanted to, but I'm trying to see if it goes. Let me borrow your light and I'll let you look too. I don't know if it goes past that.
I'm sure it does.
You could swim further down into the cave.
Like this says Eagle's Claw.
Oh, okay. So it has to be the shape of the stone is the eagle's claw. It's the only thing I can think. Looks like a...
Look up here, buddy. That looks like a monster.
Yep.
Maybe that's the claw.
Yep. I know you're getting a dark cave tour, but there's a little light there. Watch your steps here.
It's like lava.
Yeah. This is kind of neat here, this view. Which
I don't know if our little lights would light up at all.
We'll go back through again and take some video. We've got some steel frames up here. I guess maybe just some extra added support.
Yeah.
You shine up at the... And then when we're done, we'll walk over by the waterfall, but that is outside the gate. We thought maybe that was the entrance to the cave, but I think it must be like a...
This is all man-made here.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Because you can see the steel on it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Know what you're walking into because you're trying to not hit your head.
Like up in here where
So that's where we just were.
all the rocks that are up in there.
Yeah, looks like intestines.
Yeah.
Oh,
Water flowing through here.
yeah. Go to the light, Carol Ann. Go to the light. Interruption. We did ask for information and they gave us all of this. I am not going to read you all of this because even though it is very interesting, you can't really see any of this when you're in a cave. The names were gone. So I'm just going to tell you real quickly just like 2 or 3 things. It was formed over 25,000 years ago as a result of a glacier drifting through, and when the glacier receded, it left behind tufa and boulders, which is what makes up the cave. And it is considered a small natural cave with multiple rooms, which is pretty much what you saw. Here, back to the story. Okay, so now we will take you down to the waterfall, and I will say that it's worth it to go through Bear Cave. It's neat to see. It does take maybe 5 minutes. It does help.
Great for like a kid.
Yeah,
Stuff.
and it's safe for a child, or if you're bringing a family in.
It's
Good.
not that small that you feel claustrophobic or anything.
And this is the natural waterfall that comes out. We'll let you enjoy it for a few seconds. where we were inside and we were looking out at the waterfall. I think this is like a maintenance entrance maybe.
Yeah.
But the water comes down here and then it comes out over here.
Goes out to the St. Joseph's River.
So now that we've come back up the stairs, we'll walk you around the lower part of this campground.
Here's your one and only sewer dump.
Yep, they do have a dump station.
These sites here kind of, you can look down to the river, but it's you're up on a high plain.
So you've seen the kind of rigs are here. The ones that are here are pretty much permanent, but there are openings. Here is the one and only playground that stays busy whenever there's a child here. But it's a good solid playground that's taken care of. We're in the middle section, which is okay. I like our spot. I didn't like it on Memorial Day weekend. I mean, we have our truck parked there to kind of make sure someone didn't park up against us, because it is a little confusing on where you actually pull your camper in these sites. Okay, so we're going to show you a little bit around our campground here. This campground is pretty small and pretty dusty, but comes with a picnic table. Hey Bob.
Hey.
Comes with a fire ring, which we have not used. We have our bird feeder up, which we've had no birds here, which is very strange. And this is a Sunday morning, so people haven't left yet. During the week, the park is comfortable to be in, but it's pretty busy. Over here is our sewer and water hookups, and everything is very dusty and very dirty, as you can see. Now, last weekend was Memorial Day weekend, so we had a camper that was here facing this way and one facing this way, and they were actually playing cornhole and hitting this side of our camper, which was fun. So I hope you like this review of the park. Honest truth, I would go there again. I would like to have a sewer hookup when I was there, and I would like to not be in that middle section, which is kind of the Thousand Trails section, because the way the campers are laid out and the things that you plug into are laid out, they're not all together and working right. So I would still return. It's a decent park. It's run very well. It's very clean and very well kept. And Bob has returned, not to work on the sink issue, but to now work on something with our stove. Hold up. I forgot to tell you one more thing. We've never had any issues or any problems at any park. We always lock our stuff up. It's always safe. But somebody stole our $30 blue filter, water filter, off the hose. They actually unscrewed our water hose, unscrewed the filter from it, screwed their nasty blue filter onto it, and screwed it back in. So I don't think it was a mistake. Only time we've had that happen. So I thought I would share that. Now the ending. So please give us a thumbs up. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Bob's going to tell you he wants to see comments from you. So Bob, remember, we're HetteshWorld.
Come travel in our world.
Bye!